Hello, my name's Adam Smith. I'm a mortgage and portfolio consultant for the Let Mortgage People. Today I just want to give you a quick outline, a brief outline and overview of areas to look at when you're potentially looking to buy an investment property. I'm not going to go into too much detail here, just give you some fundamentals on what you should be looking out for when you're picking a potential area and certain elements that you should consider once you're looking into this. Now, my experience comes from residential mortgages. I have around 5 years advising that element of mortgages. However, in the last 18 months I've turned my attention to the buy-to-let sector, as I feel this is a unique area of mortgage advice. I cover mortgages on a nationwide basis, so all my client bank is throughout the UK. However, I'm based in Derby, so today I just want to give you an outline of Derby as an example of an area which is potentially good for investment, but you can apply these fundamental elements to any area throughout the UK. So the first thing I'm going to cover is transport links. This is obviously very important when you're considering a property, because from a tenant's point of view, they need to have access to certain areas which is related to their employment or potentially family members. So Derby, for example, has a very good rail link, gives you direct access to London via St Pancras, and the journey only takes 2 and a bit hours. So that's quite an important factor from a property venture perspective. Also, the motorway link is very good. The M1 takes you all the way down to the south and gives you access to various motorways throughout the UK. We also have a very good local bus network, which gives you access throughout Derby and to some of the local towns as well. So these are other aspects to consider. And the local airport is East Midlands, so it's not too far of a journey if you're needing to go abroad for any reason. The second fundamental is employment. You need to consider what companies are in a town or location that you're looking to buy investment property. Looking back at Derby, we've got 2 huge employers in the Derby area. One is Rolls-Royce and the other is Bombardier. These bring in a huge amount of employees on an annual basis, and they're very stable jobs as well. So these are key elements that you should consider when you're looking for your property venture. We've also got a large hospital, the large city hospital, and a very successful university in the area. So these will naturally bring in jobs, and you have the element of student accommodation as well if you're looking at the university aspect. Okay, the third and possibly the most important factor is to consider the housing stock in the location that you're considering. If there's too many properties for the particular area, then potentially the house prices are not going to increase very quickly, and you're not going to potentially receive the rent that you expect from a property. Derby, for example, again, if you look at an average 3-bedroom semi-detached property which is located close to the hospital, you could pick one up for about 125,000, and the rent that you'd achieve for that could be anything from £650 a month upwards. So that gives you a good kind of calculation of what you'd expect on your rental yield. Property prices throughout the UK vary quite heavily, so make sure you do your background work and due diligence before you come to any decisions in a location that you're looking at. And obviously, running alongside that will be the rental yield that you can expect to achieve from each property. I do have a background with property through estate agencies as well, so if there's any particular areas that you've picked out and you'd like some further advice on that, please feel free to contact me. And equally, any mortgage advice that you require, I specialise in buy-to-let mortgages, but also have background in residential mortgage advice as well. My telephone number is 07881 644 979. My name's Adam Smith from the Buy-to-Let Mortgage People. Thank you very much for listening.